His emotional and jaw-dropping live video, Christian Key shared why it's been hard for him to speak up and reveal the name of the person who sexually assaulted him. Christian said these powerful people target people with traumatic childhoods and use that to bond with them and earn their trust. Then they try their attempts. Christian continued sharing how he was worried for his livelihood and worried for others who were assaulted. What are your thoughts on Christian? Let's go to you first, Al.
Um, Sorry, Claudia. I understand this is a very close friend of yours, and he is also a friend of the show. And I would try to be sensitive, but how this is unfolding is making me feel some kind of way. And I got to be honest, the same way that you're honest with me about my friends on this show, I have to be honest with you. And it's not a positive feeling that I'm getting. And what's making it even more uncomfortable with me is how he's playing in the blogs and the comments. That just makes me feel real icky about him responding back to people. Oh, no, I didn't say that. Oh, no, yeah, the person is in the comments somewhere. That just does not feel right if it is as traumatic and explosive as he says it is. I just feel like how this is unfolding and how it's being handled is not the most appropriate way, in my opinion. Now, do I want to minimize his assault? Do I want to minimize his harassment? Do I want to question his victimism, him being a victim? Absolutely not. But at the same time, if your main mantra is to stop it and to stop it from happening to other people, like you say over and over and over, and in your recent post, you said that no one should have to go through what you went through, then unfortunately, Christian, you have to name the person. You have to name the person. You have to file the police report. You have to take the tapes in because, like I said before on this show, if you don't, you are not making that person take accountability, and you're giving him a license to abuse others that were in a position that you said you wish no one ever had to go through. You have the ability to stop it, and not naming them is not stopping it.
Okay. Q, what do you think?
Um, when it first came out, I was skirting around the issue and trying to handle it with, gentle gloves and handle it with all the tools I learned from the Me Too movement. Much like Al, after Christian is playing in the blogs and playing Blues Clues with everybody, it's really giving this is the most attention Christian Keys has ever got, and he likes it. It's not giving trauma. It's giving, I like the tweet that the people are saying is Tyler Perry. I didn't like the tweet that is saying it's Tyler Perry. You got all these people out here. And I get it that it's not his job to protect anyone other than himself. But you've stirred up all this SHIT in the media, and there are people out here catching stray bullets as a result of your reluctance to say whatever. And at this point, much like Al, if you're not calling this person directly to get a settlement or calling the police, then why are you playing in the blogs and in the comments and daily dropping posts? And then now you're mad with us because his latest post says some of these negative and ignorant comments are the exact reason that men, especially Black men, don't talk about this kind of stuff. I pray that the people making these comments never have to experience anything like this. Y'all have said his name in the comments, which is crazy because that's how many people know what's going on. I'm trying to find the strength to finish this race. I don't know. It's just giving, playing. It's just giving, playing in our faces, and I hate that this is coming out of my mouth, because I don't want to re-traumatize somebody if they're truly traumatized. But I have to be honest about how I feel. And something about this is just not giving me victim.
Right.
It doesn't matter what you think, Q or Al or me. It doesn't matter what any of us think. Like, I just feel like there's just a whole lot of arrogance with people feeling like someone's entitled to tell us when he just dropped this 1 week ago. Like, people act like it's been months. It has not. It's been 1 week. And I feel like, listen, I always try to put myself in the place of the victim and not the peanut gallery. And we're part of the peanut gallery, unfortunately. And like, I was hard. It took me all these years, 15 years, to come forward and drop that. And then if I don't give y'all everything y'all want the way you guys want it in 1 week, I'm now losing my credibility. I just think it's insensitive. And I see a lot of people with the double talk. I don't want to re-traumatize him, but I don't want to doubt his claims. But I would feel the same way too. And I have seen your comment. I saw him comment on the blog because when he liked that tweet that said one part of it that I think he agreed with and the other part that he didn't, he liked it, and I agree with you. That does cause confusion, 1000%. But is there an argument to be made that this is his first time ever being in this position and he's not going to execute it perfectly? He doesn't have the media training or the brand strategist background as an Al. He doesn't have the training with you at Q to just go off the cuff. He's an actor. He's not even like he hosted this show. He's not, you know what I mean? He's not like us. We just go off the cuff. And I just want people, I don't know the end all be all truth. Okay. I was not in the room. I can only tell you what somebody told me. But when a person comes out, when we sit here and say, if someone attacks me, you can't tell me how I can respond. Well, isn't it kind of the same thing? And I think we're gonna get there. And it sucks because we want to know, we want confirmation. But then once we get that confirmation, we're still gonna nail him to the cross. We're still going to attack him. So I feel like he just I also think his lawyer probably said, bruh, you said a lot. You probably wasn't even supposed to say that much. And let me, he's probably in talks with whatever lawyers wouldn't, I would be personally. He's probably in talks. And I guarantee you one of those people have reached out to him and maybe they're in talks for a settlement. You know,
well, if you're in talks for a settlement, you got to get out the comments.
Here's the funny thing. I don't think he's in touch. I don't think he's in touch. I don't think he's in touch with an attorney because the fact that he's still posting
in the comments,
you know what I'm saying? And Claudia, for me, I just want to be clear. For me, it's not about me wanting him to say a name. Independent of the name, something just doesn't feel right for me.
Do you not believe him? Do you not believe the story, or like just because of the way he's going about it, or the story period?
I think it's the way he's going about it, if you want me to be honest. I think it's the way that he's going about it. And then there's so many elements of it.
Hold on, Al, we got to pick this up at the commercial.
Oh, my bad.
All right, let's take a break and we will come back. There's a lot of action in the comments as well, because it's still a hot story. And, you know, we've never had a straight man come out and do this. Well, Terry Crews, and see what happened with him.